Good morning. Today I am going to do my own yoga flow. So, just for your information, I'm not a certified yoga instructor. I've just been doing yoga for 10 years and I love it. So, these are some of my own favorite exercises. Um, and they're similar to Pilates, so there'll be some Pilates in this too. All right, I hope you like it, and then I'll do more in the future. All right, let's get started. So you're going to start seated on your mat with your legs crossed. And we'll just take in a few breaths. So I use cleansing breaths when I do yoga. It's the same breathing as Pilates. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And again. And once more. Now I'm just going to fold forward from here. So with legs crossed, folding forward, you'll feel a little more hip activity and low back. Only go whatever feels comfortable for you, and keep the breath going. From there, you're going to roll all the way up, sequencing through the spine. All right, so we're going to get on all fours. All right, called tabletop in yoga. In Pilates, we just call it all fours. All right, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is opposite arm, opposite leg. When I lift the right leg, extend the left arm. Left thumb is up, pulling the right hip towards the floor. And holding that for balance. Relaxing the shoulders, your head should be in line with the spine. Now let's switch sides. So left leg extends, right arm out, slide the shoulders away from the ears. Left hip should be facing down. Good. Pressing into the fingertips of the left hand. Come back to the center. So we're going to try and add a little more challenge to this. So right leg out, left arm out. Pull the elbow and knee into the center. And then extend back. 3 more like this. Pull the knee and elbow in. And 2 more. And 1 more. And then switching sides. Left leg extends. Right arm out. Whoop, little balancing here. Knee to elbow. Or elbow to knee. 2 more. Oops, my cheat sheet. Gotta have my cheat sheet. Alright, back to the center. Sit back in a down dog. I lost my cheat sheet. I have to have a cheat sheet, otherwise I forget what's going on. Alright, back in a child's pose. Alright, from there we're going to go straight into our first down dog. So hands go a little forward of the shoulders, curl the toes under, lift the hips. So you're curling your tail towards the ceiling, keeping the arms long and let your head be heavy. You can paddle the feet a little. Good, and coming back to the knees. Alright, so we're going to practice a little modified side plank. So the way that looks is I'm going to kind of twist towards your right side and lengthen that right leg out. And you're twisting. There you go. That's your modified side plank. Alright, let's come back to all fours. And other side. So twisting, leaving that left leg long, reaching the left arm up for your modified side plank. And coming back to all fours. And there we go. So I'm going to go right into down dog again. right into down dog. So we're going to do just a little bit of hip work here and stretching. So the right leg lifts, you bend the right knee, keeping the arms long. And then we're going to walk that right foot forward in between the hands for a low lunge. All right, then we're going to come to cactus arms. I like to really extend when I'm doing a low lunge. Cactus arms, extending, flexing, extending, flexing, and one more, extending and flexing. And back to that low lunge. Now we're going to go back, plant the hands down, and back to your down dog. We're going to do the second side. Reach the left leg up. Keep the arms long, pulling that left knee up towards the ceiling, opening that left hip. Then we're going to step that foot forward in between the hands, drop the right knee down into your low lunge and into your cactus arms. And flexing, opening the heart, and that's flexing, pardon me. This is extending. And one more. Okay, and holding. All right, so let's step back to down dog again. Stretch, and then you're going to step all the way up to the top of the mat and have the feet wide, wider than hip distance. And just fold over for your ragdoll fold. And let the knees bend. Nice opening to the spine. Now we're going to roll all the way up, one bone at a time. This is very similar to the standing roll down for Pilates. All right. Now we're going to go into chair pose. So toes together, heels a little bit apart. And you're going to drop the hips, and you're kind of more weighted in your heels for chair pose. Now let's see if we can bring the hands to the heart and twist a little to our right. This is challenging, and I'm not doing it perfectly because Pilates is my first certification. Yoga second. There we go. Back to chair with the arms reaching. Weight back in the heels. Twist to the other side. Hands at the heart. Right elbow should be like forward of the left knee. Twisting. There you go. Back to center. Reaching up. All right. Now stand all the way up. All right. We're going to take a little flow. Now my flow is modified. So, reaching out, forward fold, hands to the mat. Come up halfway, hands on the shins. And then I'm going to come into my plank. Find that plank and make it really good, squeezing the legs, head along the spine. Then I'm going to bring my knees down, lowering myself, hovering, elbows in close to the body. And then my little cobra. Or down dog if you want to do the full enchilada. And then back into that downward facing dog. All right, now we're going to come to our knees and do a little bridging series. Keep losing my, there we go, bridge series. Love this in yoga too. And Pilates. So lie on your back. Feet are pretty close to your bottom and maybe 4 or 5 inches apart. Now, I start to imprint the back a little, lifting the hips. All right, holding in that bridge. Now I interlace my fingers underneath my hips. And that kind of squeezes the shoulder blades together. Keep your belly engaged. Keep your big toes active in the mat. All 4 corners. Now, move the feet in closer to each other. Lengthen the right leg. And switching sides. Feet can be a little closer together for this. It's all right. You want your inner thighs to be active, having the knees in line with the ankles. Left leg extends. And right. One more on the left. And unclasp the hands, holding, belly in, and then lower yourselves down. Pull in the knees, and a little happy baby. Grab onto those toes, or feet, or ankles, whatever works. Happy baby. All right, from here, I like to just cross one knee over the other and pull those ankles towards my bottom. It's a little deeper hip stretch. Keep your breath going. And switching sides. Little deeper stretch for the piriformis. And from there, bring the bottoms of the feet together and let your knees drop out. And settle in. But a few more minutes. All right. For a butterfly stretch. I use this a lot in my Pilates classes. Butterfly stretch. And slowly bring the knees together. Let's bring our hands behind our legs and roll up. All right, so one last exercise. Something called boat pose in yoga, and in Pilates it's called teaser. So you can lengthen the legs, and this is more like boat. Holding. Got to get a little core in here. And coming back. All right. Let's finish off by just a few cleansing breaths. Inhale. And one more. And I'll turn to face you. I hope you like that. Namaste. I'm going to keep practicing my yoga so I can do more of these in the future, my favorite poses. Have a great day, everyone.